Hello, my name is Elliot. I am the owner of J&G Firearms Instruction. Today I'm going to talk about some firearms. First one we're going to talk about is going to be the Jimenez Arms ja-22. Now, the Jimenez Arms ja-22, it's a really small gun. We usually call these types of guns a mouse gun. Now, I really do not recommend this for self-defense. This is for fun. Alright? It's a great gun to teach somebody how to shoot with, but like any 22 long rifle, 22 LR pistol, that is not a good choice for self-defense. Now, don't get me wrong. If you look throughout history, probably more people have been killed in this world by that round of 22 long rifle than any other, except in the time of war, because it's so cheap, it's so inexpensive. Now, prices fluctuate, but you're not going to find a cartridge that costs less than a 22 long rifle, all right? But it's not your first choice for self-defense. Now, the odds are, if you shoot somebody with it, it's going to stop them. All you got to do is look at the attempted assassination of Ronald Reagan, the former president of the United States. He was shot by a 22, and he came really close to dying. And in this assassination attempt, also a police officer was shot, a Secret Service agent was shot, and they went down pretty quick right after they were shot, but they recovered. And I think it was the press secretary, James Brady, was shot during the assassination attempt, and he was shot in the head, and horrible injuries. He survived for many years. But don't get me wrong, a 22 long rifle, it could definitely kill someone. But there are other rounds out there that are better suited for self-defense. If you shoot somebody in self-defense, you want to make sure they're no longer going to be a threat. And the odds are a lot better that if you shoot someone with a .380 or 9mm or even a .32 caliber round, that they're not going to be a threat after you hit them the first time. So I don't recommend a 22 long rifle for self-defense. But it's a great round to have fun with, to go plinking with in the backyard, teach somebody how to shoot. It's just for fun. It's not a toy, but it's basically just for fun. Now, here's the pistol. This is a Jimenez Arms ja-22. Now, it's very inexpensive. I'm not going to talk prices right now because the prices change a lot. They all fluctuate with the market conditions and with whatever the manufacturer charges. So prices change. But this is probably the most inexpensive brand new firearm that you're going to be able to purchase of any type. Now, it comes with a very nice trigger lock. Okay. It comes with 2 magazines. There's 1 magazine in there. These are 6-round magazines. They're very easy to load. They're single stack. Very easy to load. And yes, I do bite my nails. I know it's a disgusting habit. All right. Now, it has a European style magazine release. Okay. Has a little clip on the bottom of the mag, the gun. You pull that back. The magazine pops out. Push it back in. Okay. Ta-da. Alright. Now, very small. Very small. I find these to be pretty accurate. Usually the smaller pistols, they're not that accurate. This one, if you have good discipline, it goes where you're pointing it to. It's pretty accurate for a small gun. It's got very basic sights. Okay. I don't know if you're picking them up good in the video because it's kind of dark and the gun's black. But they're small, but they work. Alright. Now, it has a safety. I apologize for going in and out. Okay. It also has a round indicator. If there's a round in here, an orange thing will pop out. Alright. This type of pistol is not safe to carry with one in the chamber. Safety is the #1 thing here, so you always got to think about that. I, again, do not recommend this for self-protection or for concealed carry. It's definitely small enough for concealed carry, but it's a .22 long rifle. You don't want to use that for concealed carry. Now, it's between this and a rock, yeah, I'll take this. But I cannot recommend this for concealed carry. I cannot recommend any .22 long rifle, pistol, revolver for concealed carry. But in a pinch, do what you need to do. This is not safe. This design is not safe to leave one in the chamber if carrying. There is nothing blocking the striker from going forward if you were to drop this pistol with one in the chamber. Again, if you were to drop this pistol with one in the chamber, it might go off. It probably wouldn't, but it's a possibility that it will go off. So do not carry this with one in the chamber. That applies to all Jimenez Arms products. That applies to similar guns like Cobras, like Jennings, like Bryco. Don't carry it with one in the chamber. Very, very fun to shoot. These pistols, the ja-22s, have a reputation of being pretty finicky with ammo. I wouldn't shoot hollow points through these. I can never get it to work right with any hollow points. It's also finicky with all types of ammunition. I found it to be very reliable with CCI Stingers, CCI Mini Mags. That's the brand, that's the type of gun, the type of ammo that I would recommend with any .22 long rifle pistol. Okay? If it doesn't work with those, then there's something wrong with the pistol. All right? I've had decent results with Remington Thunderbolts. I've also had good results with Norma, N-O-R-M-A Tactical. I had horrible results with Federal. Doesn't like Federal. But if you can find CCI, and it's pretty popular. It's no more expensive than the other brands. CCI Stingers, CCI Mini Mags. It just loves them. All right? Don't use hollow points in these. You're just wasting your time. They also have a reputation of not working well if they get dirty. I really didn't find that to be the case. I clean mine. I actually have the same gun every 400 rounds. If mine are in ammo, that's really fine. Good practice to clean every time you shoot it when you go to range. But 400 rounds, that's fine to clean it then. Very easy to take apart. All you really need is a pen. You push the pen back, you take the magazine out beforehand. There's a little thingamajig in there. You put a pen in, it takes it apart. There's thousands of these videos on YouTube showing you how to take these apart. I always recommend that before you take it apart, do it in the bathroom, toilet seat down, drains closed. And it's a lot of fun. Very inexpensive. Again, the most inexpensive firearm you could buy new. And it comes with 2 magazines, which is a great, great bargain. It's made in America. It's made in Utah. Company's been in business, I think, for 20 years. It's the same gun that's been made probably since the 70s, early 80s. There was another company. They went out of business. A machinist there raised some money, bought out most of the company, Mr. Jimenez. And he's been making these guns in Utah for probably 20 years. It comes with a lifetime warranty. I've sold hundreds and hundreds of these pistols in all different calibers. I've only had 3 people have problems with them. And 2 out of the 3 had to do with the mags. They weren't feeding right through the mags. They were spread. They needed to be adjusted. This is the type of firearm that the more you shoot, the more reliable it's going to be. It's not highly machined, so it has a break-in period. So what I would do if you were to purchase a firearm like this, I would buy 3 brands of 22 long rifle, 3 different brands. I would buy CCI Stinger, CCI Mini Mags, and maybe Norma Tactical. Stay away from Federal, and see which one I like. So I might like all of them. All right. Don't buy hollow points. You're wasting your time trying to get this to work with hollow points. Now, one thing I want to talk about is safety. All right. Even though It's a very small round 22. Any firearm, I don't care what it is, even if it's a BB gun, keep it away from kids without you being around, all right? If you're going to let a kid shoot this, be right on top of his shoulder. It's a firearm. It can kill them. Any firearm, I want you to store it in your house if there's kids around with a trigger lock. I can't overemphasize that. Don't think I'll put this on top of my closet. I'll hide it under my bed. My kid won't know it's there. I have nothing to worry about. They'll find it. And you really don't want to have to deal with running to the hospital if your kid gets shot. And the police aren't going to want to hear about your tears if you didn't have your firearm properly stored and somebody got hurt. So I don't want to sell you a gun. I don't want you to buy a firearm unless you're going to keep it safe if you have kids around. All right? It's a weapon. It can do damage even though it's a 22. As firearms go, I recommend the Jimenez Arms 22. It's a lot of fun. Now, if you go on videos, you do YouTube, you do searches, you're going to see a lot of people talk a lot of trash about Jimenez Arms products. I've been selling them for years. You have to understand you got to have realistic expectations. I think they're really great. I think they're a bargain. They're not a Ruger. They're not a Smith & Wesson. If you're looking for a self-protection gun, I would recommend getting another brand for self-protection if you could afford it. All right. If you cannot afford it, then Jimenez Arms is pretty damn good. All right, for the money. Same thing with Cobra products. They're very similar to Jimenez Arms. Now, that's, I think, should do it for this video. My name is Elliot again. I'm the owner of J&G Firearms. We're located in Tarpon Springs. That's a suburb of Tampa in Florida. I'm strictly by appointment only. If you want to come down, don't just show up without an appointment. Call me or email me. I'm not big on text. I am not big on texting. My email address is jgfirearmsinstruction@inbox.com. My telephone number is 727-455-6596, 727-455-6596. Now, another thing, the Jimenez Arms products, I sell a lot of these. I'm probably one of the bigger sellers of those. They come in all different finishes. Most notably, I sell a lot in black. They also come in satin, which is sort of like a nickel finish. They also come in polished chrome, which is a beautiful finish, very highly polished. You go blind if you take it outside with the sunlight reflecting. If I have them in stock, I charge the same no matter what finish you get, except for the polished chrome. Polished chrome is a little bit more expensive. They charge me more for it. That goes with all the products that I sell that are Jimenez Arms products. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.